Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here with the next episode of our The Long Dark gameplay walkthrough. Thanks so much for joining me. Well, this very well may be the last episode of this gameplay walkthrough, but even if this episode is really short, I wanted to let anybody who's made it this far in the series to know I really appreciate it, and I will be continuing, starting a new series up eventually. When this game comes out in story mode, I am going to do a full Let's Play, probably with Squirt Reynolds, and we'll be doing that, and then maybe in a week or so we'll give this a little bit of a break. If I do wind up dying here and ending our game, I'll take a little bit of a break, and then I will start a brand new series where I will play on a more difficult level and start in a different zone and have a bit of a different flavor for our walkthrough. So basically, I came up here and finally found the wrecked plane, the tail section, looted all sorts of stuff up there, and then jumped down to check this guy out. Found out there's no way to get back up. I tried every way possible. Doesn't look like there's any way for me to get back up into the fuselage of the plane there. So if you led me to my death, thanks, buddy. But anyway, I am gonna, it seems like maybe I can make it down the mountain here. It looks kind of crazy, but you know, if we do make it, we'll just continue the series. If we don't make it, join me for the eventual Let's Play of Story Mode, which is coming out sometime this year in 2016, pretty soon I think. Go to the Hinterland Games website and check out the previews for Story Mode, and I eventually will start another survival sandbox walkthrough at a harder difficulty where the wildlife will be more of a problem. So, with that said, there's nothing more we can do. In this walkplay, we saw everything. Every zone, pretty much every map point, and finally made our way to the top of Timberwolf Mountain. Probably freezing up here. Yeah, it's pretty cold, but our clothes are good. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to slowly make our way down the mountain here. Yikes. I mean, it seems dubious to me. I really don't know if this is a doable thing, but I would just hope that the game would not dead-end you. Well, I guess maybe, I don't want to speak too soon. I was going to say maybe that moaning was a little premature. Maybe I can get back up. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I really thought we were up a creek there. I thought we could not get out of that sticky spot. But you know what? We're going to keep going then. We're going to keep on going with this playthrough that won't die. I just checked, and we had a issue with the save game in our first walkthrough. I don't know how many days that was. I think it was maybe 23 or 28 days of gameplay, of in-game play, and I just checked this save game, and it was 34 days. So let's say 50. This is like maybe days 62, 63, 64 in this overall playthrough. So we've really lasted a long time. We've really done a lot, and I'm actually quite happy that we made it there. I didn't want to do it off camera and, you know, either be dead or be successful and then just be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. But I'm glad we at least gave it a try and found our way out of that sticky pickle. So I am using my brand new Xbox One Elite controller. Let me check my mic volume. That's what it should be at. That's what it should be at. Okay, so we're got 92 pounds, and we are really well rested and stuff. So let's go have some snacks, Eat some heavy food. Burn through some of the soda pop before we head down the mountain. Yeah, so we're not going to be thirsty. I don't know how much we should try and carry in this first foray, because there's no way we can carry everything we looted in here. We busted open all these containers. Oh, we didn't bust this one open? Interesting. We do have the flare gun, though. We do want that. Let's bust open these last two containers and see what lies within. Maybe we didn't. It didn't save or reset. I don't know. Thought we had looted all these. Definitely take the meds, though.
This stuff will come in handy.
Most meds are not very heavy. I'm glad that we were able to continue. I really thought it was game over. I did. I thought I was stuck in an area that would get me squished. Rifle ammunition. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh. This plane is the jackpot. This plane is the jackpot. Look at all that ammo. Look at all that ammo. This is like absurd. Absurd. The amount of good loot in this plane. Oops. So, we were storing all our stuff in here. Let's see what we are going to carry down the mountain. So these are all full up. Let's see if we want any of this stuff. Let's go to this page. Let's look at our tools. We have a 62. Let's go and get the better one. Cool. Let's put this junkier one here. Okay. Tools and stuff. I don't know about that. Don't know if I need the tools. Yeah, the hatchet, the knife. I think the focus should be to get all the food out, because all this stuff is really redundant. So clothing, I really don't need to take any clothing with me, honestly. So we're gonna go and take stuff we actually might need. So don't need more hatchets, don't need more hammers, don't need the clothing. We do want to take all this amazing MREs. I mean, seriously, this is just craze balls. Go ahead and... Why is antiseptic so heavy? It just doesn't make much sense. But yeah, so we got all of our clothes going. Yeah, we don't need this. So we want to take as much food as possible. We don't want to take redundant. We got the flares and the flare gun, which is awesome. We really don't need that many rifle cleaning kits. And then we want to take all the trade skill stuff that we can. So we're at 111. And let's go back to here and see if there's anything else we need. Don't need the mittens. Bunch of canned foods and socks. Okay. Nothing? There we go. Okay, so let's leave the coats and stuff. We can come get these at another time. These clothings. Huh. That really does look like it is it. So that's just a bunch of canned foods. We don't have any underwears that are better. We switched out. We could take an extra lantern. My lantern's most full. This one's the heaviest lantern. It's got the most juice in it. So let's take that. As far as the tools go, we've got plenty of tools at home. Plenty of tools at home. Alright, let's just get our food. We are at 115 pounds. So I think these sodas, not going to bother with the PPs, the Pinnacle Peaches. Let's just grab a bunch of sodas, which we will burn along the way. $118. Alright, so let's check it out. Oh, that feels real slow. I don't like that. That feels a little too slow. What? Did these reset? This is so weird. Alright, let's dump out some more stuff. Let's put some of those sodas back. So in here... Need all my clothes, want all the excellent foods. Let's put the longest lasting sodas back. We already opened that can. Let's go and manja a little bit more of this. Cold open pork and beans. Yeah, we're gonna have to ditch a lot more stuff. So we're gonna pretty much put all the sodas back because we do want to take all of those MREs, because MREs are some of the best food per ounce in the game. 28. Put this 42 back. Oh, we are carrying way too much water. Let's drop the water off. That's something we don't have to overcarry. We only need about a gallon of water to get back down the mountain. So there's really no reason for us to be carrying 2.61 gallons. Let's see how much will go there. 0.66 gallons, so we're at 195. That's helping us a lot with our weight. Let's go ahead and dump some more in here. Yeah, that's one tip I got for you when you're traveling. You know, it's good to loot water when you find it, but it's really heavy. So don't take more than you need. Let's bust this up. I think like 2 of these had to have reset. Tea and coffee, which is food, which we do want to carry back. Let's go check the rest of the containers, see if we missed something. Can't believe there's a rifle and all of those rifle rounds. That's crazy. And we got the flares and the flare gun. So there's a lot of salty crackers. But we're still not moving too bad. So there's some wood. Go check these 2. Empty, empty, good. Nothing over here. Oh wow, it is a blue day. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is some stuff. Look how clear that is. Shoot. Quite a view. We just got these 2. Empty, empty. Check around the nooks and crannies for any loose things. Just got these 2. Check around back here. We already got that. Definitely got these because we were using them for storage of all the extra stuff. It's empty. Nothing back there. Pretty sure we got both of these. Empty. Empty. And empty. 7 hours of daylight left. So, let's head back down the mountain. I probably won't go back and loot all that extra stuff. It's nice, but 109 pounds with all the extra food too. That's fine. I could probably take out a little bit more. Let's just take one more peek, because we're going to be shedding weight as we go down the mountain. Don't need the boots, don't need the coats, don't need the water, don't need the socks. Don't need the antiseptic, and it's really heavy, or the scarves, the fire starters. Let's take a quick look at what we're at. 83 here. Let's trade that for the 86. Drop the 83 over there. Don't need those guys. Well, one thing we could do is take the time, and I did take an extra one of those. That all looks good. We're still at 109. Let's take some time and repair that gun, shall we? So with the new rifles and rifle kits, let's clean this rifle. Let's use up some of this rifle cleaning kits. Maybe we'll just take this day and like fix stuff up. Getting the rifle as nice as we can. Our 79. We have a lot of bullets now. We can try to use the rifle as we head down the mountain. Let's get this rifle nice. 95. 99. Well, that is just excellent. Let's see if we got the rifle cleaning kits over here. We do. They're not that heavy. So let's take both of those with us. Excellent. Let's check here again. We don't want the pinnacle peaches or the pork and beans or the tools. Don't need the soda. I think we can take one more soda just cause. Alright. I think we are doing alright. We fixed that gun up. And let's head back out and down the mountain. I did add the extra rope at the area below here, so we should be able to get back to our home base much quicker. I don't know if I ever explored over there, so we will check that out. I have to say, this game constantly impresses me. Super fun, super interesting, super well executed. I've looked a little bit at Firewatch, and I hope the story mode of The Long Dark is as good or better than Firewatch. You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of the Firewatch, but I seemed a tiny bit disappointed with like maybe how short it was. But this is going to be an episodic game. The Long Dark is with 4 or 5 episodes that should go. Oh wow. I don't think I found him before. Wonder if he was on the plane. You got the jerky. Might as well take the knife because we are into collecting up things rather than leaving them about the environment. Gathering. We like to gather. Let's go check out those other birds. Don't know how I missed this guy before, if I did. One thing I would like to note about this zone, Timberwolf Mountain, the higher you go up the mountain, the colder it gets. Makes sense. So, you really probably should have the good clothes. All the stuff that I made has really helped up here. Because if you want to sleep overnight in the plane, I think you are better protected and it is warmer in that undercarriage that I was in. So I guess you could do that. Let's just check out all the rest of the area here. Because up here, the air temp is -5. It gets a lot colder up here than it does further down the mountain. Wonder if this is an area that the game will allow us to go. We are trying to go to the tippy top. The tippy top of the mountain. Let's get a nice little view of this area here. This looks like this dead ends. So across the way, there's those birds. We are just doing this because we can. This gotta be one of the highest spots in the game. That over there looks like it's a taller peak. We should go check that out. Cool stuff. Alright. Cat just attacked my headset. She's never done that before. Let's see if we can get up on that little peak over there. Maybe we will not head down the mountain today. There seems to be like a decent amount of stuff to explore over here by the wreck, and I'm pretty sure we did not go over there. We sort of came in from over there past the wing. So I'm thinking we might be able to get to the top of that peak. So, yeah, I interrupted myself. What I was saying is, since it's so cold here, overnight, it can be really bad sleeping in that plane. And also, I have heard that on the harder levels, this area has more wildlife. Has a bear and maybe some wolves. So what happens is, like, they'll come and straight up attack you inside the plane because there's no door. But again, I think if you sleep in that undercarriage there, hop down where the corpse is, go underneath the plane, I'm sure that no bears or wolves can get to you there. So that's cool. So there's mushrooms over here. And rose hips. I'm not seeing a way up that peak though. So this is just like an overlook maybe for the other side. There's the rest of the zone. Okay, there's an engine down there. And that says do not go up me. So there really was not anything over there. I'm wondering if there is a way up. this peak. It's not saying to me that there is. Three hours of daylight left, and we are crazy thirsty. So let's keep burning through all the heavy stuff. Finish these pork and beans that we already have open. Let's go ahead and drink up these sodas. And now we are down to 110 pounds. So we're managing our encumbrance really well. We're carrying a ton of stuff off the mountain, useful stuff. We've got a rifle, we got flares, we got a flare gun, we got a ton of peanut butter and crackers. Good stuff indeed. So we climbed as far as we could up that peak. This does not say to me climb up me though. I think we're gonna go out that way. Let's just see what we can see. Because we really don't want to get caught out after dark. We really don't. There's nothing good about that. Especially at these altitudes. With the very cold weather and the very high winds. So we are really, really, really high up. Does not look like we can summit that peak though. Just trying to get a cool view. There's some falls over there. I mean, I have a feeling we can make it all the way home. Our clothes are well repaired. We're not like super over encumbered. Got plenty of food and water. Sun's definitely setting though. 2 hours of daylight left. Doesn't take nearly as much energy to climb down the ropes as it does to climb up the ropes. So we're back here to the official summit point. This is where we came in. And I think this, I don't know if this is the long one or the short one. This is the long one. We don't want it. We don't want it. We want to go down the shorty. Yeah, that's the long one. That. Well, no, we do want to go down this one and then straight down the other one. Let's go down. So that is a little place that you can stop off on as you're going up. Ideally, we just went all in one. We kind of lost our grip, held on, and made it to the top. But you are supposed to get off halfway through at that point. Let your stamina bar charge back up. And then go down. And then continue up. I mean, so that's better advice for how to get up that super long climb to the summit of Timberwolf Mountain. So this should lead me, I should be heading in the direction of the lake. There's a bear at the bottom. This one has a little ledge too. This has several ledges. So you see these going down. Those are places that you can stop and rest on your way up. As we get down here, as we hear the sunset music come. We are on Pilgrim mode, so this bear is not going to bother with us too much. I think we just head straight this way, and we'll find the lake, I hope. So yeah, that just got us all the way out of those high mountains. That's the little shortcut. We did not have the rope up there on the way up. We had to go all the way up and around some crazy way, through caves. But yeah, we're just trying to come out of the mountains here. Down to the lower areas. I guess also finding the little river would be good enough. We could trace that back to the lake. It's real hazy. Not great vision conditions. Certainly seem worse. It's a very different kind of tree. Don't really see this tree model anywhere else. Bye, bear. Bye, bear. So yeah, I figure if I just keep heading down, we will eventually find the lake. Got this really cool twilight effect happening here. Also called the gloaming. Look it up.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
So I figure what we're going to do next is head down the mountain back to Pleasant Valley. Once we're in Pleasant Valley, just kind of gather all the stuff we found in Pleasant Valley, trek back to Coastal Highway, back to the good old garage, and have all of our awesome stuff there. I don't think I'm going to go back to the summit of here and get all that extra stuff for the purposes of this playthrough. I don't really feel like I need everything, you know. I don't need all those extra clothes and all those extra tools and implements. I have tons of that stuff already collected back at home, so I'm going to leave the rest of the stuff, but I am pretty certain I got like the vast majority of food off of all these maps. So got food and water and tools and really cool trade skill, clothes, really cool crafting clothes. One of the best finds inside the crashed tail section of the plane up there on the summit was obviously the flares, but beyond the flares there were wolf skins in one of the containers, which we're going to be able to make into a wolf coat, which we do not have yet. So yeah, here's where we start getting a little bit nervous, because we're losing light quickly and it is not a clear night, so we're not going to get any stars or moon to light our way. We're just kind of... Here's a whole bunch of trees. The deer clearing, huh? So I know there's a cave up in the deer clearing. We're probably going to have to just say we're going to camp there tonight. Got these birch saplings for more arrows. So we are actually not that close to Oh yeah, this is horrible, horrible vision. Horrible. Getting no moonlight, no starlight. So this is the deer clearing. There should be a cave up somewhere in the deer clearing. Yeah, I have a feeling I want to edge this way. This should be like more like the edge of the map. Let's try to find ourselves a cave where we can bed down for the night. That's not a cave. Should be a cave up in here somewhere. There's a cave in the deer clearing, but I don't know exactly where it is. Let's run along the right side here for a minute. So we're getting tired, but we are not freezing. I wonder if the flare will help at all. Let's see. Do I even have a flare? I don't even have a flare. Out of all that stuff up in there, I don't have a little hand flare, I don't think. Let's just check the edge of the map here for a cave. Don't think this is the right direction to find the cave. I think we're gonna have to start heading back down. Seeing some stars through that heavy fog. I think this is just leading me back up the mountain. Yeah, I don't need to be doing that. Yeah, the deer clearing really isn't that close to the lake. It's much further north, I think. So we want to look to our left now for cave type things. Really need to turn off the light behind me in this room. It is throwing a really bad glare on the screen, not letting my eyes adjust to the dark in game. Wow, it's so dark. It's so dark. I'm okay on the temperature. I am getting tired. Is this a cave? I mean, no. Not really a cave. I keep like looking. Is this a cave? Is this a cave? Problem with using the lantern, you see things close much better, but you lose what's in the distance completely because the light kind of blows out your eyes. So let's just back up the mountain. It's just really hard to see what's going on. Hear them deer scampering around. I mean, we should be able to survive the night. Let's see, here we are in the deer clearing. We should be able to camp outside here without too many problems because it is not terribly bad weather here. And then pick things up when we have some daylight. It's a little indent, not a cave though. This is protected from the wind though. I think we are going to be able to make it here. Let's put this bedroll down. It is showing red. It is like, nope, you cannot put your bedroll here. Alright, so looks like it is time to go to sleep out here in the wilderness. I think we're going to make it. Join us next time. Really appreciate you being with me this far. It is so great that we were able to survive and make it out of that sticky situation. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and join me next time for the next episode of The Long Dark. That's all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.